Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. I suppose it's kind of cool out there. Let me take a quick look at the thermometer, see how it's looking right now. 52 degrees out there. The forecast is looking like it won't get much higher than 72 today. So lows tonight pretty much as they were last night. Tomorrow pretty much the same. We're looking forward to tomorrow, Tom, because tomorrow temperatures, the chance of rain has decreased. Yesterday they were saying Friday would be 50%. Now they're saying 20%. And, of course, tomorrow we'll be on the sidewalk.
Oh, that's right.
Playing
for First Friday on the second Friday.
Yeah, so it's always fun. And, so first Friday and second Friday. Yeah.
That's right.
But then the rain will be Saturday. So if you had something planned for Saturday, you might want to go see a movie or something instead.
Okay.
So Tom, of course, is here in because Galen couldn't be here. Galen has
got a meeting of some sort.
A meeting.
Yeah.
He loves those meetings, doesn't he?
Absolutely. He's a meeting.
Live for meetings.
The meeting queen. Yeah.
The meeting queen.
I'm just kidding. Meeting king.
Do you how would you describe the culture at your job? Like whenever we talk to Laura Burns from Career Source, she talks about the job, the benefits, and the culture of the job.
Okay, the culture, nearly everyone has the passion to save lives.
Now, when you say nearly, are there some that you could name that don't have that passion?
I would say there are some that are, in my travels, I've seen some that are at the job.
Okay. And I'm assuming they don't have the power to put a needle in your arm.
No, some people look at it, oh, it's a job.
Do you know what's amazing about that needle that they put in your arm? It's rather big.
Is it? I didn't.
Have you never seen it?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
But I mean, like if you look at a hypodermic needle, it's like a hair thin. But if you look at
I guess that's right.
But if you look at the needle that they get blood through when they get your blood, it's bigger than a sewing needle in girth.
I guess it is. I don't know.
It is. I've looked at it, and it's amazing that it doesn't hurt. You don't feel it. I don't
just
know.
A little pinch and then it's done.
I don't even know why that is. I don't know what the science is behind that.
Well, it's got to let all of the blood cells out. The red blood cells, white blood cells.
Oh, I know, but when it first pierces your skin to get in, and it pierces your skin, and then it pierces
the vein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing that they can do that.
Oh, I know. It's pretty amazing they find all that. I look at my arm.
I would push it right through the other side of the vein if I was doing it. I think I'd have a hard time. How do you stop? Okay, I'm through the first layer. I don't want to go through the next layer.
That's why they go through intensive training.
Lots of training?
Yes, lots of training. And those kids are great.
Kids?
Well, everybody's a kid to me.
Yeah.
The staff is just great.
But I've gone when the phlebotomist was very new, and you could tell she was a little bit nervous.
Right.
And I have difficult veins to find for some reason.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I always tell them that they're deep, just like me. I'm a deep person, so it's a deep vein. and then they'll bring somebody out more experienced, and that's how they learn, I guess. So I've been a party to educating a young phlebotomist.
Yes,
more than once.
Yes.
So is Robin. So have we all, actually.
Well, they've got to train somehow.
So our commitment this year, we did it last year, but we committed this last year, but we didn't stick to our commitment. I'm ashamed to say, but we said last year, and we said it again this year, we're going to try to go every 8 weeks.
Right.
So that we can
heard that.
We can get the maximum amount.
I recorded that when you said it.
And so the last time we went and donated blood was that night at Bocal, and Robin says, so we should be due about January 20th.
Right.
We'll be donating some blood. All right, let's go to the phone, and then we'll talk business, and then we'll get to the fun thing I have for you. Good morning. You're on the air with Tom.
Yes, good morning. Tom, I got a quick question.
Yes, sir.
If you got a person that comes in to give blood and they're needle shy, they don't like the looks of the needle or anything else, do you have any little tricks or gimmicks or something to do while you do it so the person doesn't really know what's getting done?
Yeah, well, if I'm there, I'll go over and talk to you and try to distract you a little bit. And there are some people that will come in that just can't bear to watch, and they will look away. And after they get the needle in the arm, we'll pull a towel over it so that they don't see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there are people like that. But they'll talk to you, try to make you comfortable, make you at ease, and boom, all of a sudden it's over.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
it.
Do you think you'd have more people donating blood that if there weren't any people that were afraid of needles?
Well, I tell people, I ask people, would you be a blood donor? No, I'm afraid of needles. And I say, well, you're the one we're looking for. Because the people who like needles, we really don't want them.
That's true. That's true.
But,
Thank you.
you wouldn't believe how often we hear that.
Yeah, and actually, the very first time I had to do anything with blood was when I was getting the blood test to get married, and you know how little blood they take out for that.
Right? Yeah, just a tube.
They don't take out anything.
Yeah.
But I got dizzy, so it had to be psychological.
Sure.
So because when I give a whole unit of blood now, I don't get dizzy at all.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's like I was at a high school one time, and a kid comes up and says, "I'm going to donate," and I've never donated before, and I think I'll pass out. And I looked at him and I said, "Yeah, I think you will."
Right.
And he says, "How can you tell?" I said, "Because you've already talked yourself into it."
Yeah.
So, but I would like to add one thing right now, Larry, that we're in dire need of O blood, O positive, and
That's what I want you to say,
O
yeah.
negative. So if you can come down, we really, like I said, we're in dire need right now.
That important message right there that Tom just delivered is the main reason why we have two great sponsors. They are Penn Flooring and Palm Garden. Let me tell you about them. Penn Flooring has some beautiful flooring. Go over there to their showroom at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge, which is called the McKay-Williams Bridge.
Yes.
Just a few blocks from the Pine Avenue.
And a great showroom they've got.
Have you been in there?
Yes, I have.
And thank them for sponsoring the segment we do with Life South. Today it's with Tom Davis. Usually it's with Galen Unold. And also thank the folks at Palm Garden. They have a program over there called Chats at the Garden, where you can be in the audience and listen to a speaker. Maybe it could be somebody from Life South.
I could be. I'll talk to them over there.
Yeah,
I know some people over there.
Yeah, and then it gives information that you could use for your health choices, etc. And plus, while you're there, take a tour of Palm Garden and see the beautiful facility and understand why a lot of people choose Palm Garden as their place of choice for their long-term health care or their skilled nursing care, etc. And thank them for sponsoring Life South as well. All right, so the fun thing I have, I know we have a very short, brief thing, but you're going to stick with us to the next segment, right?
Sure, I'll stay around
the
for a
Consumer
little
Electronics Show in Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
right.
Right now, I have things that you may have heard from a passive-aggressive coworker.
Okay.
Somebody you work with who kind of gives you what do you call it, a backhanded compliment?
Yeah.
You know, where you say, "Wait a minute, was that a nice thing or a not so nice thing?"
Yeah.
I just heard? All right, so here's one.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice of you to finally join us.
Oh,
Oh, don't you hate that one?
yes, I heard that.
Nice of
well,
you to
I heard
finally-
that the other night at the Kennedy Center honors on TV.
Oh, right. with,
Right, when Colbert said to
to the president.
Mr. Obama,
Yeah.
"Oh, thanks for joining us."
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Is that a new cologne? It's very strong.
yeah.
That's not a good one. Here's Robin. Robin, you're part of this. No coffee for me today. My heart has barely recovered from the last time you forgot that I only drink strong soy decaffeinated coffee. Oh, yeah. That's
Well, that's when you say, "Oh, well, get it yourself."
yeah. Yes. I got a story to tell you. Do I have time?
I think so.
I was sent to the Wendy's restaurant one time to get some burgers and drinks.
Okay.
For the guys I worked with.
Uh-huh.
I was new. I was the new kid at this particular job.
Yeah.
And it was a sports thing, and I don't do sports.
You don't do sports.
So basically, I was a gopher. So they said, yeah, go to Wendy's to get us some burgers. Okay. So I think, and I ordered everything they asked for. It was all in writing.
Yeah.
But the girl forgot to give me a cheeseburger or put cheese on a burger. So there was no cheese on it. Mm-hmm. The guy grabbed the hamburger, threw it at the wall. I can't believe we're done.
It's your sports guy.
Threw it at the wall. And I said, I'm never getting you anything again.
That's right. Go get it yourself.
That was the most ridiculous thing.
Here's one more. A passive aggressive. Aren't you lucky to be getting so many personal calls today?
That's when you go snappy comebacks. Where are they? Where are they?
All right, Thomas is going to stay with us. We've got a call coming in from the electronics show in Vegas.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. Clouds breaking for some sun today. There can be a shower in spots along the coast, mainly this morning, the high 71 to 75. Partly to mostly cloudy tonight, low 58 to 62. Mostly cloudy Friday with a couple of showers, high 73 to 77. Saturday, clouds and breaks of sun and more humid with some showers, especially in the afternoon, the high 74 to 78. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Palm Garden is starting a new Chats at the Garden series, and on January 14th at 2 p.m., Steve Head will be talking about carotid stenosis and preventing strokes. Steve is a physician's assistant working with surgical specialists of Ocala. Chats at the Garden is open to the public, and Palm Garden is located on the corner of Southwest 34th Street and 27th Avenue. Plan to attend Chats at the Garden on January 14th at 2 p.m. For more information, call 854-6262.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 840-0750. That's 840-0750.
Located next door to Silver Spring State Park and a few minutes from historic downtown Ocala, our award-winning Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites of Silver Springs is a place to stay for a friendly, memorable, and fun experience. Enjoy our fast and free Wi-Fi, complimentary hot breakfast, and free parking. Whether you're in town for work or play, our friendly staff will make you feel right at home. That's the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Silver Springs, proud sponsor of Friday night Marion County High School football on WOCA, The Source.
We are The Source, WOCA.
All right, 18 minutes after 8 o'clock. We do have a guest calling in just a little bit, but I wanted to make sure we squeezed in something we forgot to do with Tom Davis, which is tell where the Bloodmobile is today. Tom, where is the Bloodmobile?
The Bloodmobile is going to be at the Winn-Dixie in Bellevue, and please come out and donate. We're in dire need of O blood, O positive and O negative, but we'll take the red kind.
All right, so go out to the Bloodmobile, and Tom's going to stick with us. We have a call coming in from Sarah Evans at the Consumer Electronics Show. Is that what it's called, Ron?
Yep.
CES in Las Vegas, talking about the latest technologies, and hers is more TV related, I think, or cable related.
Yeah.
Because she's with Cox Cable. Yesterday we had the guys from the Blue Book talking about cars. Today,
Yeah.
Like an auto trader.
and it started yesterday, today, and then tomorrow, right? It's a 3-day thing.
Yep.
Or 4-day thing. The consumer.
Yeah.
At the start of the 4th, so I think it's like 4 days.
All right, when we come back, we'll be talking to Sarah Evans out in Las Vegas. And this is The Source, WOCA.
Enrich your life at Golden Ocala Golf and Equestrian Club. Here, century-old oak trees surround stunning homes, the finest resort-style amenities, and a stately clubhouse. Our exceptional golf course will host the 2016 Coates Golf Championship presented by R&L Carriers. And here you can savor a luxurious lifestyle that's second to none. Call 352-369-6969 for more information on our available real estate options and to schedule a home tour.
Are you looking for a durable farm fence to keep your horses enclosed or a beautiful vinyl fence to give that finishing touch to your home? Seminole Fence has over 20 years of experience in providing quality fence products and services for farm and residential properties. Let them surround your property with a fence that provides privacy, security, and stunning appeal. Don't wait. Contact them today at 352-208-0959 for a free estimate. Seminole Fence, working hard to build fences and harder to build relationships.
The Appleton Museum of Art has a full schedule this fall of studio art classes for all ages and abilities. Kids can enjoy after-school classes and special programming on school half-days and the first Saturday of every month. Adults can take everything from calligraphy to painting to wheel throwing. For schedules and class descriptions, visit appletonmuseum.org or call 352-291-4455. Bring your creativity to the Appleton Museum of Art, located at 4333 East Silver Springs Boulevard.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
Check this out.
New shows? Check. Check. Some new talent? Check. The same great sports talk?
I'm seeing it right now.
Wrong.
Wrong again? Wrong.
It's better.
There are so many great things going on in sports.
We gotta get it. From our mics.
Test.
To your ears.
The latest update we got is...
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy. Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? It's a nursery conveniently located between Ocala and Bellevue.
Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable prices.
Kenny's Place, of course.
Kenny's Place at 7677 Southeast 41st Court. Give them a call at 867-1213. It's a caring place for people and plants. It's Kenny's Place. All right, 22 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this morning. There is an exciting convention going on out in Las Vegas right now. It's the Consumer Electronics, what is it called again? Oh, show? Consumer Electronics Show. I always forget what the S stands for. Just show.
Consumer
Simple.
Electronics Show.
Yesterday we heard about some of the new technologies in cars. There was a story this morning about NBC having a new streaming service. Everything is changing, right? And so on the phone right now, we have somebody else to fill us in on this. Sarah Evans is on the phone. She is out in Las Vegas. She is a consumer technology expert. She is an author, as a matter of fact, and she's calling in live from the 2016 Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas to talk to us about some technologies that are revolutionizing the way we live. Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, thank you.
Where are you? Are you in Vegas right now?
I am, yes.
Is it quiet right now? It's kind of early there, isn't it?
Very quiet. It's lovely, in fact.
Were you there yesterday? Yesterday was opening day, right?
Yesterday was opening day of the show. The day before were a lot of press announcements and conferences, so that was fun too.
Anything strike you as, oh wow, I didn't see this coming, or is everything kind of, even though it's cool, it may be predictable? Has anything that's not predictable, or wasn't predictable?
It's nothing that has been that I didn't expect, but I do feel kind of like a kid in a candy store where you see a lot of these things coming to life: connected homes, connected cars, a fully connected life. When you actually see what that looks like and the thousands and thousands and thousands of products that actually entails, it's a bit overwhelming and exciting.
Oh, really? Anything that you're probably going to be the owner of in a few months?
One of the first purchases I'm going to make is from Vinley. They make any car into a Wi-Fi enabled car. It also provides diagnostics and a whole host of other apps to make your car smarter that you can actually do yourself. But one of the things that I love is that it's going to eventually speak to or talk to my Cox Home Life home automation, and I can actually have my car talk to my house. So when I'm leaving work, it can change the temperature, I can adjust lighting, I can do all sorts of things. Love that idea.
If my car can talk to my house, I hope they get along. That's the only problem I have. I don't want to fight out in the garage.
You don't need that.
When you're talking about the equipment and the different products speaking to each other, is there any issue with the speed of the broadband?
Well, it's not an issue with the broadband. It's that broadband is essential. So great home internet from cable service providers like Cox is going to be essential. Luckily, most houses maybe have 6 internet-connected devices, and as we plan for this future, we're going to have more and more, from washing machines to our microwaves to our refrigerators.
Washing machines.
Gig life.
Wow.
Gig life is going to be essential. That gigabit internet speed is something to really think about. Luckily, it's going to be in all Cox markets by 2016 in those residential areas. So it's something I'm planning for the future.
Really? Do you think Cox and other cable companies are going to be more about internet than TV?
I don't know that. I just know that the way our TV viewing experiences are also reliant upon broadband, so they really do go together. Many of us are using second screens for our TV viewing experience, like with Cox Contour, so we need to have the internet service in order to make that all run seamlessly.
Really? Are we going to be able to communicate with family and doctors and things like that?
Absolutely. In fact, some of it's already happening. The home health care boom is happening, where we can have home diagnostics or equipment that is reliant upon internet, talking to our physicians and doctors. In fact, one of the products I'm going to look at tomorrow is a internet-connected changing pad, diaper pad for babies that is supposed to give the baby's weight, monitor heart rate, do a whole
Really?
other things. Share with your pediatrician. Yes.
We have Tom Davis in the studio with us. He's with Life South Community Blood Centers. And will there be any advancements about blood donations and things like that being interfaced with any of the equipment at the show?
That I cannot speak to with any assurance, but I can definitely go check that out. And I assume if it's not already in the works, it's something that's being thought about, especially going to Toyota's press conference on Monday, hearing about their artificial intelligence and home robotics. I can only imagine that there's going to be some health component as well in that to monitor.
It makes sense, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a thing in my car that says it's time to change oil. Maybe there'll be a thing on my TV that says it's time to donate blood.
Could be.
I love that idea. I think that's wonderful.
I do too. Have it come on your watch.
Oh, just tell you on your wristwatch. Yeah. Are there any wristwatch things that connect to our TVs or to our cable?
Well, specifically not that I'm aware of, but the wearables are here. I mean, it's a huge part of this conference. I assume that integration will happen at some point. That I know that the next generation of Contour for Cox has voice remote control. So imagine maybe at some point we can use the speaker from our watch to say, "Find me the newest Tom Hardy movie," and it pops on our televisions, which would be great.
Oh, that's cool. I don't even know who Tom Hardy is.
No.
How is when Robin was asking about speed of the broadband? I had heard, and we had heard, that South Korea is like ahead of the rest of the world when it comes to high speed. Are we catching up, or have we caught up with them?
Well, we're planning. Obviously, we're a much larger area to plan for with both business and residential. So that gig life is really, from a residential perspective, it's going to meet all of our needs for all of the internet-connected devices that we have. It would be pretty impossible that I can see right now for us to go over that amount of...
Oh, I see. It's because we have so much land area to cover.
Yes. We have a much bigger space to cover. Plus, from a business perspective, gigabit internet has been available for several years, so they're already using that bandwidth.
So are some of us going to be left behind if we don't keep up, or do we go down to